Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. BBC in the blue with the white shoulders, cream color rather, and Round Lake Bears. This is the semi-final action here for the Stanley Junior Big Plume Hockey Tournament. Round Lake just come off a win against Musqueam. And the Old Timers division will be the final right after this one. So stay tuned. Quick glove save there by Tristan Bearspaw. So we got the McCollum, Weaselhead, and Desjardins lineup for BBC up against Pelche, McNabb for Round Lake. A couple of the guys just finished the Old Timers division as well. Centered in front, nobody there. Quick pad saved by Bearspaw. Steered to the corner. Back down low, Weaselhead with it. Right across to the point. That stays on side. That one goes off Ron Cody. And Bearspaw is going to cover that one up. Icing waved off on the other end. Carson Bear kicks that one aside for Riley Potts. A quick pass up ahead. Offside is going to be the call. Weaselhead. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. This is the Stanley Junior final year. I believe there's going to be an annual event happening. Is just on the rumor mill, but keep on the lookout. That one goes off the side of number 91, Riley Potts, and stopped by Bearspaw. Potts is hurt. He's off to the bench. Face off in the far side circle. That one by Round Lake, high off the glass. Sterling Bear dropped that down low for Baptiste, but lost that one. BBC headed back down the other way, stopped by Bearspaw. Loose puck still. That one was batted right into the shoulder of Bearspaw. Managed to control that one. Number 94. I don't have a number 94 here for BBC. Different jersey and all. But he looks like he's hurt. Trey Bear plays that around for Valdez. Valdez lost that one. Cody off for Bear now. Quick pass up ahead to McNabb. McNabb with Bear. Steered aside there by Tetlici. 5 minutes have gone by in this first period. Quick play up ahead. Valdez. Scoping it out. He lost it. In all alone now on Bearspaw. They score! There was going to be a penalty on the play, but number 11, Chance Longjohn, slides that right under the pad of Bearspaw. So a bit of a bad play there from the defenseman, Valdez Bear. Gave Long John a good opportunity to go 1-0 here. Just over 6 minutes have gone by in this first period. Face-off is going to go down the length of the ice. Face-off win. BBC. Dylan Sousay tried to play that one for Wolf. Wolf is tied up down in the near side corner. Played that for Wolf. He missed that one completely. Long John, the only one to score a goal here early on in this first period. Ron Cody's going to play that one. Kept in by Wildman. Now with it is Chansey. He's going to play that one high off the glass. Icing is the call. So earlier ago, BBC lost to Sunchild. Sunchild is sitting pretty in the Sunday final. Sterling Bear to McNabb. McNabb lost that one. Sousay up ahead now for Long John. Trying to drop that one for Wolf. Got lost in the middle. We got a penalty on the play. Tripping. 12 red. That looks like JJ Putra. Putra just finished playing in the Old Timers division. They took out Alexis, so Alexis got third place. That one goes top cheddar. Kona Jackson beats Bear's paw right over the shoulder. Had no chance. 2-0 hockey game here for BBC. Wildman over to his partner, Kona Jackson. Springs him ahead, waits for it. Don't have a name for number 94. That one's high up here. A couple of the ladies got scared. This gentleman here is going to save the day. Kona Jackson over to Wildman. Lost that one in his feet. Tried to center that one in front. Now Round Lake looking to get on the scoreboard. BBC back the other way. Tyler Shantz. Quick pass up ahead. Round Lake having some issues down in their own zone. BBC. Neutral zone. Can't get by Ron Cody. Pelche with Baptiste right in front. Tetlici saw that one the whole way. That one stopped there by Tetlici. A big save. There's nobody there was able to cover him. Just walk right in. Valdez Bear. Weaselhead goes down. Riley Potts plays that one to Carson Bear. Still 2-0. About 10 minutes have gone by in this first period, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know where you're watching from. Couldn't dangle the defenseman Carson Bear, and he sends his partner on up, but that pass is broken up by Valdez. Sterling. That stick is blown. A 2-on-1 now. Couldn't get the pass across. Zane Lindbergh was all alone. A good chance there for Lindbergh, but stopped by Bears Paw. Round Lake Bears down 2-0 here. That one's way out of the reach and icing, no icing. Even the officials didn't know what was going on there. Keith and White is going to circle back. Quick little saucer pass to Lindbergh, right across to Sterling Bear, picked off. Slowing things down to Ron Cody. Tyler Shantz trying to get on the forward offensive action. Jackson stopped there by Bears Paw. Baptiste now trying to the wraparounds. Sliding save there by Tetlici. The young guy all the way from Whitehorse is representing Brothers by Choice this weekend. Saddleback lost that pass. And Round Lake is going to go back the other way. McNabb gave that one away as they're going for a line change. McNabb over to Patra. Round Lake struggling to get things rolling. Quick pass across. Patra is tied up. That play was broken up by Jackson. We got a 2-on-1. Baptiste. Quick pass across. Tetlici saw that the whole way. So a good chance there by Baptiste and Pelche, but couldn't capitalize on that play to get on the board. Still 2-0 for BBC. Wraparound attempt. That one was stopped by Bears Paw. Valdez with it now, being pressured by BBC. A 2-on-1 centered. Couldn't get a good shot off. That goes wide. BBC over the blue paint. That one went off the skate of Shantz. Back to the point. Riley Potts. Pad save by Bears Paw. Trey Bear, the Cub of the hockey team. Over to Bear. Bear and Kashane. One-timer attempt there by Shantz. Couldn't get a good shot off. It is a 2-on-1 for BBC. Waits for it. A little too high on the pass. 10:48 remains in this first period. A quick glove save there by Bears Paw. Face-off win, Round Lake Bears. Number 81, Keith and White getting in on the offensive action. Still with it. Waits for it. Still not sure who number 94 is there. Sterling is tied up there. Puck is loose in the neutral zone. Sterling one-hand move, trying to go through the legs, lost it. Sterling's been playing back-to-back this morning. Pelche with it. Easy pad save there, steered aside by Tetlici. Bear, quick shot and an easy glove save again. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final year for the Stanley Junior Big Plume Hockey Tournament. And the basketball and volleyball, a good chance there by Pelche, but fanned on the shot a little. Quick little pad save. McCollum. That shot blocked. McCollum and Desjardins. Curtis Luke with Kashane. That one was high. Kashane didn't know where it was. A good chance there. That one missed wide. Going to Jackson. Quick pass to Weaselhead. Weaselhead over the blue line looking for his partners. Quick little tip there. A lot of fancy dangles here in this hockey game from BBC. Wildman top corner, picks it right over the shoulder, makes this a 3-0 hockey game for BBC. So the winner of this game is going to play Sunchild in the final. Face-off win over to BBC. Brothers by choice. That attempt across and for Baptiste was batted right outside by Jackson. Jackson with Rain. Rain. A good defensive play there by the Round Lake Bears. Shantz with McNabb. Shot wide. A 4-on-2 here. BBC is putting on a clinic. Round Lake is pretty gassed, so both of them teams are playing both divisions, and that is going to be a 4-0 lead here for BBC. Round Lake is pretty gassed. And like I said, I think they got maybe one lineup that are playing the Old Timers division. And we've been around here since 9 a.m. this morning. 6:04 remains in this first period. Ron Cody over the blue line, gets past the defenseman, centered in front, hit side of the net. Nobody knew where that shot was. I don't think Tetlici even seen that one. BBC. Sterling Bear with it. Big shot. Glove save by Tetlici. Tried to center that one in front. Brody Rain's going to go for a line change. Drop pass, wide open. Puck is still loose. Bears paw didn't know where it was. Carson Baptiste circled right around his own goaltender. Ron Cody. Curtis Luke looking to get Round Lake on board. The basketball tournament here is still on, correct? Volleyball. So quite the facility. Big save there. Valdez Bear gets robbed by Tetlichi. BBC. Trey Bear lost that one in his skate. 4-0 hockey game for BBC. Trey Bear. Glove save there by Tetlichi. So Round Lake just finished playing against Masquachis. They beat them 5-1. Both of these teams, I guess Round Lake, BBC did get a break, but Round Lake has been on the ice since 9 o'clock this morning. Valdez plays that one off the boards. JJ Patra back to Valdez. So the final game for the Old Timers division is going to be right after this game, and that is going to be by BBC and Round Lake. That pass was broken up. That one goes right off the iron. Quick stop there by Bears Paw. That pass was broken up by Wildman. A minute 45 remains. Jackson, quick pass up ahead for Weaselhead, but he now covered up by Bears Paw. Round Lake Bears, a chance here to get on the board. And he beats Tetlichi. Carson Baptiste gets the Round Lake Bears on the board with 50 seconds remaining in this first period. So a couple more games here. Baptiste gets past the defenseman. Got McNabb with him. Waits for it in front. Stopped by Tetlichi. That's going to do it for the first period, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the Stanley Junior Big Plume Senior Rec semifinal against BBC Brothers by Choice and the Round Lake Bears. It is 4-1 for BBC. We'll be back momentarily here for period number 2. Alrighty, here we go. We got a penalty on the play. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know where you're watching from. Always good to see where all our relatives are. Bear behind Tetlichi, waits for it. A power play now, a shorthanded 2-on-1. Sterling Bear is trying to ample his defenseman. Stopped by Bear's paw. Played right around by Valdez Bear. Shantz stopped by Tetlichi. So a good little chance there by Pelche. Pelche down low. Power play for Round Lake. Shantz trying to get everything on net. Stopped by Kona Jackson now. Number 22, Dylan Sousay, was stopped by Valdez Bear. 4-1 hockey game. That one went off a skate. No icing. So he's serving a 3-minute penalty. 1:40. So they're putting the time, the penalties on the clock now. Tetlichi is going to send this one the length of the ice. There's quite a few fans here for Sunday hockey. There is also a volleyball tournament, basketball tournament happening in the facility over. This is one big, 2 ice rinks. They got about a giant gymnasium area. They've got a track up above that. So quite the facility here in the Tsutina Nation offside. If you ever get a chance, if you're ever at Grey Eagle and you lost your money and you want to feel good, come check out the Seven Chiefs Sportsplex. Face-off win, BBC. Wildman. Stopped by Trey Bear. McNabb with it now. Trey Bear making his way to the net. A good shot there by Bear. This one's going to be stopped by Bear's paw. Bear's paw, Bear to Bear. Wildman. Penalty expires now. 3 minutes have gone by in this second period. 4-1 hockey game for BBC. Brothers by choice. They're wanting the rematch against Sunchild. So they lost 1-0 against Sunchild. It was quite the game back to back. We will be live here for the next two. I believe the tournament ends at a decent time, at about 5 o'clock. This place has been busy. Lots of vendors out there as well. A lot of clothing. Got a couple sweaters for myself. It's always good to support the small businesses. One-timer shot score. That is number 2 for Pelche. His second goal of the game. A one-timer. You can't count out Round Lake just yet. Lots of time in this second period. BBC had a couple opportunities, but didn't quite capitalize on that as they were shorthanded as well, and this one goes out of play. BBC back down in their own zone. Stolen by Bear. Chance. Head dangle. Lost that one. BBC is going to go a 3-on-3 here. A quick shot. Stopped by Bear's paw. Puck is still high and loose. Cody. That one was gloved down. Pelche. That would have been a good chance for Round Lake. Shancy's going to go for a line change. He's looking a little gassed out there. Sterling Bear plays that one off the net, flicks it up high. Nobody there to help him out. Riley Potts slowing things down in his own end. There was also a couple of draws for a TV. I believe for the tournament, the basketball tournament, the winners get maybe some custom basketball shoes. Don't quote me on that, but one of the ladies there was saying that the winner is going to get maybe some Air Jordans. Air Jordans. I'm sure somebody at home is watching that, that is quite the addiction, and they score. Number 22 just come out of nowhere. Yellow fly. Tetlici didn't see that one. Four-3 hockey game now. I said this 2 minutes ago. Don't count them out just yet. Also, if you're watching on the YouTube, if you don't mind subscribing to Deniyati Media, there'll be a lot more. And they score again. They tie this up. Number 74, Kashane. 4-4 hockey game. Back to back. Tetlici is called a timeout. He's not too happy with his team. Four hockey game. 9 minutes, 10 seconds have gone by, or 8 minutes, 10 seconds have gone by in this second period. We're here at the Seven Chiefs Sportsplex, and it's in a nation, Treaty 7 territory. The only Dene nation in between the Navajo and the Dene up north. As I was saying there, we've got another break, a 2-on-1. Trey Bear on the far side, stopped by Tetlichi. Bear is going to go for a line change, but circles back. Bear plays that one off the boards. BBC struggling here, not too happy with how this second period has started. Now Long John. Long John still with it, dropped there. High shot by Wolf. Long John now looking to regain the lead here again. Valdez looking a little gassed on this play. Puck stolen now, Shantz. That one's played off the boards for Pelche. A race, Kona Jackson gets there, but icing on the play. So, ladies and gentlemen, Deneati Media. It's a new channel that I started. It's going to be lots of hockey action everywhere. You know, this whole media thing has been a big investment. It's been going for about 5 years now. You got a brand new camera on the go. Not the one you see now, but for the next event. We're going to continue to showcase Indian hockey or Indigenous hockey, whichever you rather, all across Turtle Island. So Deneati Media, if you can go and subscribe to that YouTube channel. There's a couple of interviews there as well. Got to chat with Tala Tatusis on ribbon skirts and a little bit about addiction and recovery as well. Also, Shaylin Fox. High score! They get the lead again. BBC, a quick high shot there by Dylan Sousay. Five-4 hockey game, 13:55. You can go follow the TikTok channel as well. I did a bannock review on Bay's bannock here outside of the facility. So she's apparently the best bannock here in all of Treaty 7. So you can check out that video on the Facebook or the TikTok. That one was given away. Kept in at the line. That one was a close one. BBC stopped there by Bears Paw. Saddleback with it, being pressured by Bear. Saddleback, high shot off the glass. Pad save, picked up once again there by Saddleback. Carson Bear keeping the line on the blue paint. That one's off the post. Bear faked the slap shot right across. Now Sterling Bear and Riley Potts. Not sure where he was passing that one. So we got to, you can check out some of the interviews on the TikTok channel as well. A lot of previous ones, but the new channel is Deniati Media on YouTube. So we got 2 interviews there as well. We've got some future guests for the show. So a lot of cool things happening here. You know, Deniati. Hey, they score! Not sure what the ref is saying. I believe that is a goal. I thought he was signaling it was a high stick, but we're back to back, tied up again. You got to focus here on the hockey. Every time I get telling to a story, somebody scores. BBC was up 4-0 here. Round Lake has come out of nowhere. A chance. And Pelche, that one was right out of his reach, looking for the hat trick. I'm going to say that Pelche gets the hat trick here in this game. Captain at the line now. Ron Cody Shentz right across there for McNabb and lost that one. Valdez picked up there by Wolf. That one was offside. So Wildman. Everybody gets on side. Long John now in all alone. Cuts right across the crease but lost the puck. BBC. That one was wide. Number 17, Connor McCollum. Quick play there by Luke, but he's going to go for a line change. So Round Lake is pretty gassed right now. You can see the fatigue in them. But they're going to carry on and give it their 30 seconds and keep going with the line changes. Jackson trying to get in on the offensive action now. Fakes the shot. Connor McCollum stopped there by Bearspaw. Valdez with it. Flicks that one to the neutral zone. Nobody there to pick that one up. So the winner of this game is going to play Sunchild. BBC, of course, they lost 1-0 earlier ago. Looking to get a rematch. The final for the Old Timers division is going to be from Round Lake and BBC as well. So a couple of the guys from this Round Lake game are playing in the Old Timers division as well. I believe there's one line. Sterling is in his first year as an Old Timers division hockey player. Face off to the far side circle. That one's won by BBC. Walks in off the iron again. BBC over the blue line. Pad save. Centered in front all alone. So Lindbergh had a good chance. Off the skate of Bear and out of play. Face off to the near side circle. Face off win Curtis Luke. Valdez fired that one, but blocked by BBC number 38, Cato Wolf, fires that one and glove down by Bears Paw. So 7 minutes remaining in this second period. Tie game. Back-to-back hockey action here. Round Lake is down 4-0. And here they are, tied it up. Quick shifts. Now, I don't want to make any predictions, but this would be an upsetting situation for BBC, given that they were down. They were up 4-0. Tetlichi had to go to the bench and let his team know to smarten up. Not sure where Josh Tetlichi plays, but he is from Whitehorse. So a 2-on-1 all alone. Stopped there by Bears Paw. What a save. Chance Long John. That one was red the whole way. Somebody's going to get a penalty. Not sure what the signal was on that one. Ron Cody is going to go to the bench. Not sure what the signal. The signal was a bit of a weird one. So Tetlichi played a bit of some junior hockey in British Columbia area. Stopped there by Bears Paw. So power play to BBC. Valdez Bear. Some of the young guys on there. Carson Baptiste looking a little tired. You know, that's the difference a lot of times too. Sometimes the experience and the drive to compete, just the adrenaline of competing keeps you going. So it's good that these young guys can learn that early on. Sunday hockey. Trey Bear. Trey Bear is picked off by Wildman. Now a 3-on-2. High shot into the netting. 4 minutes remains in this second period. 5-5, ladies and gentlemen. Wildman to Jackson. Jackson waiting for somebody to get open here now. Long John, Wildman, stopped there by Bears Paw. Couple of good saves by Bears Paw. And the net is off. So I believe the last 3 minutes is going to be stop time. Yes, right you are. 3 minutes. Anything can happen. Ladies and gentlemen, right after this game, we're going to go into the Old Timers Division Final. So you can join us back here. We are a little behind, so it was scheduled for 2. I'm going to say 2:10, 2:15 possibly. But we'll be live here anyways, so join us back here. This one sent the length of the ice to Leachy. Sauces that one down to the blue paint. In all alone now on Bears pass. Hey, score! Bears paw. Beat by Long John. Long John splits the D. What a play there by Tetlichi to make that pass over the blue line as Long John was picking up speed up the neutral zone, split the D, and it is 6-5. What a hockey game here. Back-to-back action. Patra's a little tired, but Round Lake is still, don't count them out. Wildman. Long John once again over the blue line through the legs. Waits for it. Centers it for Jackson. Jackson fumbles that play. Minute 55 remaining. Lots of time here in this second period. Bears paw is going to leave that one for Ronnie Cody Valdez. Valdez was still sleeping on that play a little bit. He's picked off. Trey Bears on the chase. A weird bounce. Shantz with it now. Shantz. Goaltender one-timer. Trey Bear, a good chance. Kept in at the line. Everybody is on their feet in this hockey game, ladies and gentlemen. That one goes off the side of the net. Chance. One-timer again for Trey Bear. Didn't get all of it. Open net. Back to the point. Chance shoots Trey Bear this time. I think he was a little upset he missed those two opportunities. Valdez down low. Ronnie Cody. 35 seconds remaining, ladies and gentlemen. Face-off is going to go to the near side circle of Tetlichi. And it is a timeout play by Round Lake. BBC face-off win. 30 seconds remaining. Kept in there by Shantz. Back down low, Sterling Bear. Right off the noggin of Tetlichi. 20 seconds. This one's going to go the length of the ice. And it's going to be icing. 13.5 remaining. 6-5 to BBC. So not sure what the play is here. Not sure why that was an icing call. Not sure what is happening. Okay, we've got a penalty actually. I think that is why we're coming back this way. So 13 seconds remaining in the second period, ladies and gentlemen. After this one, we're going to go right into the Legends Division, Old Timers. The officials, the officiating here is rather interesting. I'm not sure if they're going to add some. They are. So 5 seconds, exactly 5 seconds on the clock. We're going to go right on to the right-hand side of Tetlichi here. Chance to draw. BBC wins that, gets it to the net, and that is going to do it. Round Lake is going to be third place. BBC fans are happy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back here for the final of the Old Timers division. So come and join us here. We're going to be live for the next two games here this afternoon. Sunday action, Stanley Junior Big Plume Memorial Tournament. Thank you for tuning in here on Deniati Media, ladies and gentlemen. Your language, your voice.